Alright, so welcome to the video. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do every single morning as far as day trading goes, and more specifically, how you can make consistently at least $100 um, by day trading the Forex market. So I'll start off by showing you the analysis that I did on Sunday night. This is the trade that I took yesterday on Monday. Today's Tuesday, August 11th. And the first thing that I want to bring up is that it's very important to plan out your trades before you do them. Have a plan, have a bias, and stick to it. Don't just show up in the morning on the charts and see, oh, price is going up, I'll take a buy. Oh, price is going down, I'll take a sell. So it's very important to plan and journal what you're expecting for the next day. And this is what I planned on Sunday night while market was closed. All time frames are bullish, and I'll show you why I saw that in a second. And then this was a strong daily support. So if it broke under here, I didn't really want to take the sells because, like I said right here, most time frames were bullish. But if it played out, which it did, if it formed the way I wanted to, then that's when I took the sells. And then a break above this level would be valid for buys. Clean traffic up here, and then down here we do have this clean traffic as well, so that's why I did take the sell. I'll go here and I'll show you. This was the first trade that I took. So this resistance broke, and this was actually the second trade. Let me show you this one first. This was the sell. So when there was support here from Friday, and then this was during London. Strong support right here. Couldn't break above here, so we formed a little resistance right here, and then this candle broke through, closed under this support, and strong bearish candle, and it closed under. So once I saw this one starting to break the low of the previous one, I entered my sell. Stop loss was right here. Once this candle started pushing down, I lowered my stop loss to this candle. Then when I secured 90% here at 10 pips, I go break even. And then I left 10% to run down to here, but it stopped me out at break even. Now, this was the second trade that I took, and price was very bullish, like I said earlier. And then I also look at the US dollar and see how it's performing, and I saw that it was coming down pretty hard. So once it started pushing up, I expected this price to break all this level and have this clean traffic to come up to. So once I saw it on the 15-minute that I was breaking above, that's when I entered the buy. Same thing, I secured at 11 pips, 90%, left the runner got stopped out at break even. And right here you can see the trades that I took. First it was the sell, then this sell, which I'll show you what I did wrong on this sell. Then this buy was the last one that I showed you. And you see for this trade, it was 177, but you can, with just that one trade, you could have at least made $100 just by catching 10 pips in the morning. So I'll go ahead and show you the sell. It was at 1763, and it was right here. I had drawn this resistance right here. Since this came down from here, this was my other sell right here. I'll show you what I saw on the 15-minute. I saw this candle close bearish, broke below this candle. When this candle started breaking the low of this one, I took a sell. My stop loss was above here, so as you can see right here what was wrong. So something to take from this is I anticipated a move, and it's better to wait for candles to close. Yes, this candle closed bearish, but on the 30-minute we still hadn't had uh, this bearish close. It still hadn't closed, so it closed very weak bearish, so that just pushed price all the way up. So we were reaching this resistance, and I anticipated price to reject this resistance and come down. Now, that's a mistake because the 1 hour was bullish, bullish right here, bullish here. 30-minute, we have bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle. So you should never be going against the trend, pretty much is what I did. I expected a sell at resistance, and it didn't happen, obviously. So you shouldn't anticipate a move until you get clear confirmation, get a bearish close, and then wait for that candle to start, wait for the next candle to start breaking the low of the previous candle, and that's when you take your sell. But yeah, so I'll show you guys what I was looking at from the weekly and why I took those trades. So right here, the last week we closed weak bullish, and we also closed at this rejection level. All this area is rejecting, rejecting here, rejecting here. So I drew this line as a weekly resistance level. Now we go to the daily, and we can see the structure on the daily. Now it's bearish, but at the time it was bullish. We had made a high, we had this was the previous low, and we still hadn't broken below this low, so it was still bullish. Now on the 4 hour, I believe we were bullish still. Yes, we were bullish because all time frames were bullish. And then on the 1 hour, I just use it for support and resistance. So I had my levels here, support right here, and then this was the 30-minute. I used the 30-minute mainly to execute my trades. Now I'll go ahead and show you what I was forecasting for today. It's 8-9 for EU. Well, this was actually the trade that I took. We formed resistance here around 6:30. We came down. This looked like a liquidity grab, and it closed above here. So I was expecting price to push up, and we have clean traffic to the left on here. But as you can see, you always have to secure something, or at least go break even. It came up here, took 90% of my profits at 10 pips, and then it just came all the way down. It would have hit my stop loss eventually, but I secured 90 here, left a 10% runner, stops at break even, runner got stopped out at break even. So I didn't have a forecast for EU today, but I'll tell you what I was looking at. We had this resistance from 12 o'clock last night. Then we broke it during London, and then we formed this resistance, which I took a buy expecting this resistance to break to come up here. It didn't, and then when this candle started forming bearish, I did take a sell around here and closed at 10 pips. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do every single morning. I come onto the chart, and I just try to take 10 to 12 pips, and depending on the size of the account that you have, you can start out with making $10 a day, then move up to $20, $30, but you have to start somewhere, you know, and then eventually once your account starts growing, it's very possible to at least make $100 um, every morning. So let me know if you guys have any questions. If you have any more questions on my style of trading, it's very, very simple. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching this video.